Good morning, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski here on Lancaster Avenue for a Villanova football recap video in what could have been the final battle of the Wildcats in the CAA, at least for a long time, with Villanova moving to the Patriot League next season. The Villanova Wildcats, defeated New Hampshire by a final score of 37-7, an all-around dominating performance by Villanova on Saturday in Durham, and a lot to look at in this game. We're going to start offensively for Villanova, and the whole week this last week, we talked about how New Hampshire's defense was one of the best in the CAA. They only allowed a little bit more than 18 points per game, but its one weakness was its rushing defense, allowing a little bit more than 5 yards per carry, and Villanova really took advantage of that stat. The Wildcats finished the game with 5 rushing touchdowns. Yes, 5 rushing touchdowns. Jabril Mace had a career-high 3-touchdown day against New Hampshire. David Abbott added another touchdown to his resume this season. He now has 7 to lead the CAA. Abbott also had more than 100 rushing yards for the 3rd consecutive game. And Isaiah Wright really capped off the game with his 2nd career rushing touchdown. So 5 total rushing touchdowns for Villanova in this game against New Hampshire. In addition to that, when you look at the passing attack, Pat McQuaid didn't have any passing touchdowns. He didn't have any interceptions, but he once again had a nice day against New Hampshire. He threw for 219 yards. Luke Coelho was his top target. Here's another stat for you. Coelho, the Princeton transfer wide receiver for Villanova, has had such a phenomenal impact this season for the Wildcats. He had a career-high 9 receptions for 139 yards. So Villanova's offense really clicked and had their best game of the season. And also the defense played its best game of the season as well. Pretty much a flawless victory for Villanova on Saturday against New Hampshire. And when you look at the defense for the Wildcats, they started off the game really hot. They did give up a touchdown early, but Villanova really settled in. Anthony Hawkins had an interception. Turner Inge had a team-high 5 tackles against New Hampshire. And Villanova only allowed 7 points. They really contained Matt Veza in both the passing game and the rushing game. They didn't allow New Hampshire to really get anything going. And Villanova was able to build a strong lead at half and really continue that in the final 30 minutes. So Villanova, again, with its best performance of the season on Saturday, defeating New Hampshire, who was receiving votes in both of the major FCS polls this last week by a final score of 37-7. Villanova, they were 18th and 19th in the top 2 polls heading into this game on Saturday. They should really move up today, at least a few spots. These doors behind me at Villanova Stadium will stay locked, at least for a few more days, as Villanova will continue their road trip on Saturday, taking on Elon. The Wildcats will return home in 2 weeks when they will take on Hampton here at Villanova Stadium. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, to this recap video. I'll see you very soon. And as always, go Cats!